Hey everybody and welcome to Fission UHC Season 4. Fission is a record round organized by myself and Daffz. For this season of Fission, we're going to be doing an FFA with the game modes Rather, Coords Paranoia, Golden Perils, or Double Arrows. For Rather, health will be disabled on tab, but there's a way to see the health, which is basically crafting a Rather by crafting a clock with 4 gold and a redstone. You will be able to right-click the Rather every 10 seconds and it will show you the health from the players that are in a radius within a 500 blocks. With Coords Paranoia will be activated at the start of episode 3, and it will what it does is basically shows it broadcasts to anonymous players, coordinators in chat every 10 minutes. For Golden Perils, Ender Pearl damage will be on, doing 2 hearts of damage unless you craft a Golden Pearl with a Pearl surrounded by 4 gold, which will not do damage. And Double Arrows is basically 1 flint, 1 stick, and 1 feather will give you 8 arrows instead of 4. Now Daffz will introduce the players.
Hi there. First we have Mercury Paradox, Neuer, who is Mr. Sonic fan, Tony Sfera. We have James, we have Benwell, Phoenix, did you miss anyone? Nope. We got Smooth Maneuver, who's a newcomer, hey. We got Benny, Leek, Lachlan. We got Smoothie returning from Season 1, but we got Easy Pansy, Leaf, Falcon, who's a guest, again. We got Lagsan, who's a newcomer. We got Heck, Young, Cute, who's a newcomer, welcome. We got Simply Sam, Glenn, who's a newcomer, Brent, and Lake. We got Beanie, who's a newcomer, Lifeleaf, Ratchet, who's also a newcomer, and Period. Okay, now for the game. Oh, and also Perplan's gonna be speaking, but he's not here right now. But yeah, he will be here for the game. Now for the game configuration, Nair will be on with Strength off, Tear 2 off, and Health Pots off. Flash on, and Quartz XP will be nerfed. Golden Health will be on, healing 4 hearts, and Horses, Bookshelves, and Fire Weapons will be off. Now we can start the game. Good luck guys, and see you in the UHC.
Oh shoot, I forgot to record.
Okay, I guess we started. Alright, so hello and welcome to Fission Season 4 UHC. This is obviously an FFA. There's Coords Paranoia, where every 10 minutes the coordinates of 2 players are posted in chat, but you don't know who they belong to, so it's a gamble going for them. It could give you the chords of someone like me, who you could probably easily kill, or it could give you the chords of Ice Cheesecake, who, unless you can easy him, will kill you. And then we're doing Golden Pearls, which Ender Pearls will do damage to you unless you surround it in 4 gold. Also, I think it's radar, so you can use a clock to take you to a player. So, a few reasons not to watch me if you are here. I know, great way to start off with the round, right? I'm obviously sick, as you can tell. This is my 2nd FFA, if you count Ultra Top Core / Ultra Hat Core. And, actually 4 reasons. I'm gonna be eating breakfast while playing this, so, you know, professionalism. And lastly, I generally don't do well in games, and once again, since I haven't done much with commentary for FFAs, I probably won't be too good. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. I'll probably just start rambling about a bunch of stuff. So, list of topics I do have to talk about, however. First off, game plan. hopefully I can get enchanted, because otherwise I have zero chance of doing well in PvP, especially against this group of people. If I do get enchanted, I'm going to avoid fighting everyone who is from Harvard or Dino Clan. So that leaves, like, Phoenix, Nor, who I probably would avoid too because of that ping. He's going to probably ratso me and, like, get 80 hits that he shouldn't get on me. Peridot, I fight enough in PvP arenas to sort of know how to fight against him, but it's still a gamble if I do that. Oh, come on. Okay, wait, this isn't one. Oh, fuck. Well, it's not 1.11, but it's, might as well be. Okay, the rest of that iron is not happening, I guess. And I think perps are spec. Yeah, so perp is going to be our spec this time around, so he's not going to be getting the 4 in a row win. I don't want to still go for it. Nah, it's not worth it. Besides, iron, there's plenty of time to get that. I need to get leather and reeds, and hopefully feathers, because bow spamming is probably my best bet against several of the people in this game. Okay, there's at least a non-wintry biome, so I can get actual trees. That will give me, ideally, a couple of apples. Is that the server, or is it? It's probably me, because my Wi-Fi does that at my university, where I just randomly time out, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of like a random couple-second timeout, but it has terrible timing, so could be what gets me killed. On the bright side, this isn't 1.11 where if you time out and you need to use your shield, you're screwed. And, yeah. Also, this is like a WMC nerfed nether game, so I'm probably not going to be touching it, because no health pots, thanks perp, no strength, and no tier 2, so the only thing that's really worth going for is if you can get splash poison, or splash damage, I guess. And yeah, both of those I sincerely doubt I'd get the stuff for, unless I get like a mine shaft and I have a ton of mushrooms and spider eyes. But otherwise, I guess I'll just go for instance. Okay, those are chickens, so that's nice. I can get arrows, ideally. What was it? Bunch of bunnies, I don't want to kill you. Okay, there's reeds. So now I just need leather, and I'm not going to try doing the rabbit hide strategy because that's just inefficient as hell. Topics, I guess, continuing on who I'd be willing to fight, Peridot, nor if he doesn't get terrible internet. You hit enter too early. I think Winther and Smoothie are decent fights for me. Did I get leather? Nope. Okay, it's not rocket science, it's jumping up a hill. Okay, leather. So this is good, I can get enchanted at least. I'm gonna get some extra food, so I don't have to, like, surface too much. I might do fishing, actually, because I can do a ton of talking about the stuff that I've prepared here while I fish. I actually have decent luck with fishing too, so it might be worth doing. I guess first off is playing versus specking. What is this? Ratchet is playing a UHC. As aforementioned, Perp wanted to spec instead of play, and I think he likes FFA commentary or something like that, so we decided to switch places. And hopefully it won't happen what happens to him won't happen words. hopefully what happened to the specs last time won't happen to him, where they all pretty much lost their footage. The first time it wasn't Dave or me specking that happens, thinking emoji. What if Perp does the same thing? Okay, mushrooms, I'm gonna just keep these in case. Hopefully I don't end up helping someone make poison pots. Well, actually it wouldn't matter because I'd probably be dead at that point, so I don't care who does what, since it won't be against me. But yeah, Daffz offered me a chance to play. I decided, yeah, why not? As you can tell, there are very many reasons why not, but you know what? Hindsight's 20/20. I don't want to suffocate myself after I've already taken a ton of skelly damage, even though it's, well, it's 2 hearts, but still, that's not a good start. Did I lag? I think I lagged. Oh, it might be the server. Yeah, it was server. Kinda should realize that when I dug a metric tunnel and got 0 stone out of that, but okay, furnace. I don't really need these, so I'll just go ahead and cook them. Eat them. So I can get sprinter around. Oh, that's true. If someone goes in the nether, it can lag out the server, which would probably mean that someone actually is in the nether and has successfully nether rushed. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna try finding some chickens. Where am I? I'm kinda getting closer to 0/0, so I'll probably do a little loop around. Try getting farther from here, because I don't want to be anywhere near 0/0 with this type of roster. Other things to talk about, I guess, why I may or may not be sick. So, some of you may have this sort of thing where if you, like, massively change your sleep schedule, it screws with your health, and then you essentially are sick, even if you didn't really get sick, I guess, for lack of a better word. That's essentially what happened to me. I massively changed my sleep schedule, so, not doing so hot right now in terms of how I feel. It's not like I'm going to die sick, it's just I want to sleep until 12 and I have an exam coming up, so that's kind of bad if I'm in that mentality when I'm this close to an exam and I need to be on my A game. But it is what it is. And also, so I guess this will be interesting for those of you who are, like, thinking of doing some sort of science/lab related things. I shadowed a doctor, and what that means is you pretty much just follow them around with their permission, of course. You don't just walk into a hospital with, like, a tank top and then, like, yo, I'm just gonna follow you this entire day. You talk to the doctor first, generally email or phone call, and if they are okay with it, they let you shadow them throughout the day. You get to see what all they do, who all they talk to, and some cases I guess it could be boring, but in my case I followed a GI specialist, which is gastrointestinal, so like digestion and breathing, and he saw a bunch of patients. I probably shouldn't be talking about that on this, just because it's generally not okay to, you know, talk about patients without their consent. So I just saw a few people, they all had various things, and we did have a zebra factor. For those of you who like things like house, it's basically a very rare disease that you almost would likely never see. Like 1 in 1,000/1,000,000 chance that the person who has come to your hospital has that disease. And that's potentially what we had with one, so that was kind of cool. Obviously sucks I can't really go into depth, but not really okay to go into depth about that sort of stuff, so yeah. Oh, the downside was, that night was when I started getting sick, and do you ever have those times where, like, you have kind of a cold sweat sort of thing, and you just can't sleep? I went to bed around 12 a.m. and I couldn't sleep until like 4. We had to get up at 7, so that was 3 hours of sleep. And we were at the hospital for 8 hours, I think. Let's see, 8 to 4. Yeah, that's 8 hours. So that was a very long time, and I wasn't too exhausted because I can kind of get along with very little sleep. I had a lot of practice my junior year of high school, sadly. Oh, village. But it's still not a good feeling, and yeah, so the fact that I was sick plus on 3 hours of sleep was not fun. I think someone already found this. They're like, okay, no, this farm is okay. Granted, I'm not sure if people would. Oh no. It's a half of a village. Okay. Okay, zombie. I'm gonna be a little extra cautious. Oh, okay then. Rip that idea. Yeah, I didn't see a skeleton, buddy. Oh, speaking of, I need to check my recording in a little bit. I don't want to break my solid 3-round streak of 0 corruption. Let's see what's going on in this cave. Is this cave good? Bad? Empty? Okay, it's iron, so I guess I'll just take this. No feathers, so that's not good. Probably should have pursued that chicken that I found a while ago, or heard a while ago, but too late to do that now. Actually, I'm gonna, since I'm an ultra paranoid miner, let's do this, and, okay, I don't want to dig straight down, that's how you kill yourself. Okay, andesite covering, so hopefully no one finds me, though this is kind of near that village and by a border, so if someone does the same thing as me, I'm kind of dead. Turning up sounds. I want to make sure I don't miss any caves. So yeah, that's shadowing, I guess, and doing it on very low sleep. Yeah, so you'll find that if you get like, this could be varying, it's probably varying. If you get like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, you'll actually have a decent amount of energy in the morning. Kind of. But you'll also simultaneously be exhausted, if that makes sense, and you won't want to, like, do anything, so you generally would just continue sleeping. But if you get up, you'll find you have a decent amount of energy to continue your day, but you might get, like, nauseated, a headache, a migraine if you're very unfortunate. So, it's a gamble if you want to do that. Also, if you get very low sleep like that consistently, it's obviously very bad for your health, so don't do that consistently. Okay, others on the list of topics. Already talked about people I want to fight. I sent this to Daffz. Oh crap, it scrolled all the way to the bottom. Rip that. I guess I'll rant about the game that I'm playing right now, even though I agreed to play it, why not? Main issue I've had with 1.8 is luck, just because ever since I started playing, which was, I'd say the 1.7 days, 2014-ish, I've never been lucky. I generally be the guy who shows up to meet up of a 90-minute game in full iron, just because my cave will be, I can get 4 lava ravines, I can get all Y11 caves, and then there's going to be 0 diamonds, maybe like 10-ish gold. Like, all those people that get those full diamond caves, that's never been me. Except in 1.11 games, weirdly enough. Or if, Dave's hosting, and speaking of which, he was supposed to play, but he couldn't make it due to, okay, he couldn't make it, so, shout out to him. I'm gonna start using torches. That's probably gonna slow me down a bit, but oh well, it is what it is. I'd rather be safe than sorry, because I don't want to hop into a lava pool that has that lighting glitch where it doesn't show up. I guess while I Mind these, I might as well start smelting everything. Let me do a quick slash near to make sure no one's stalking me. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That would be a kind of dick move. I feel like people would be amused if I started flying in the middle of the game, but at the same time, you know. Or nar, that's not professional. Do I want a wooden pickaxe? I apologize, you have been a great companion, but you're gone now. Split this up into two. Okay, so I can get full iron, I can get iron weapons and iron tools, so that's a good start. We're still in, like, episode 1, so that's a decent start. Especially for someone who's really slow like me. And considering I didn't go, like, actually caving for quite a bit of the game, like, I think I was up most of the night, or a decent amount of the night. I know several of us are opt because we are staff on magic, but we don't plan on op abusing. At least I don't. I don't know about the rest of the people, but you know. How much is this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. Alright. Okay, gonna go ahead and start getting my armor. I'll save a bit for an anvil in case I do get lucky with moss. Oh god, that's loud. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Torches are here. Let me... If Dave was here inspecting, he'd complain about my inventory. So much. Okay, this is the lava I've been hearing probably. Okay, more iron. That's always a welcome sight. Probably not going to dig around lava lakes that much just because, well, I might, because they tend to lead to caves and that's what I could use, but if it's something like that where you pretty much have to dig a ton to see if it even continues, it's not really worth. Okay, I'm gonna not do this risky. Okay, there's water, that's nice. I'm gonna have to ask you to not. I'm gonna get away from that because I have bad luck with lava. Shout out to Vanguard Season 1 for teaching me that lava's a bastard. More iron so I can get the iron tools. Yeah, these are very good tools. I'm gonna mine some gold with this nice iron pair of boots. Go me. This is how you know I'm sick. Just not thinking clearly. And the exam is biochem, unfortunately, so I don't know too much of it. Even though, like I said, the exam's coming up, that you should kind of start. Did the timer happen? Oh, we might be doing there we go.